Welcome to the mega innovative project of Master Business Accounting Part 10. Please access the playlist from the I button above. This video is about creating 3 tables and forms related to sales order templates, new sales order edition, and a main order management form to integrate with the main dashboard of our master accounting database. This live project required a tremendous amount of effort. Please like, share, comment, and visit skillheader.com. We have created the customer and supplier edition forms. Let's integrate them into the main dashboard first. I am copying the same code to open the form. Our main focus in this video is order management. Create the first table related to orders. The table contains the order ID, the customer associated ID, order date, order status, total amount, shipping and billing address and method, order note or description, order create and update time, and order invoiced or not. Assign the primary key to the order ID fields. Name this table as table order. The second table is related to order items, which contains the fields of order item ID, associated ID field with orders, associated ID with item, item quantity, item price, item discount, and item total amount. We will use a calculated field for total amount, so first we have to save this table. Assign a primary key to the ID field and save it as table order items. We can now use the expression builder from the calculated fields. You can customize the currency with the standard by determining decimal places. Both tables have been created successfully. Move on to create third table related to a general template, which will be a quicker and summarized way to enter notes with the sales order, invoice, purchase order, and voucher. The fields contain the template ID, group, and the text itself. Name this table as a template. We have created 3 tables so far. Move on to create links between the tables in the relationship window. Relationships have been made. Move on to create the first form related to the template. Create a button containing an icon from my icon library to go back to the main order form. Create a combo box drop-down containing options to select for sales order, invoice, purchase order, and voucher. A better idea to use the uniform scheme for all the buttons is to copy the button from another form and use the format painter to apply the same scheme. The form's record source should be based on the template table. Adding a bound text box and 2 buttons to delete and add the note into the main order form. Move on to create a new order form. I am copying the title and close button from the previous form. The form's record source should be based on the order table. There should be a default value for the order status fields as hold, which is used when form closes without submitting the order. There has been a change in the plan. The Notes ID is no longer required to integrate with the order table because changes in a specific template can impact all the linked IDs. So we need a static note for each sales order, invoice, purchase order, or voucher. Now add the order note field. Create a button to inherit the shipping address from the customer table. The second button will allow you to copy the same address from the given shipping address. We have 3 columns in the combo box. You can adjust the width of the columns like this. Please note that there can be multiple ways to get the shipping address from the customer table, but there is a unique method to add the shipping address column into the combo box itself and include the column number from the combo box columns. In the VBA environment, column 0 will be assigned to the first column. So in our case, the reference of the shipping address is the third column. Now it's time to create a subform based on the order items table. To add a product name in the subform, change the table into a query, add the items table to the query builder, and add the item name to the field. Remove all ID-related fields. Remember to change the default view of the form to continuous form, select all objects including labels and fields, and change the layout to tabular form. Oh, the item ID was not removed. After setting up all the fields, create two unbound text boxes here related to the total amount and number of products added. I am copying the text box from the main form to have the same design. To avoid any mess up with the table data, we will use unbound combo and text boxes to enter the data into the items table. Let's make the product add button functional. it looks fine. Move on to create our third form, which will be the main order management form. The stock management form is suitable, so copy it and rename it as an order table. Hold on, we have already created a form with the name or order table along with the subform. We have to change the name and new order and subform name as well. Hence, changing the form's name will impact the references badly, so we have to find out and change the reference wherever the application is. A simple way to do it at once is to find and replace the form names. This process should be applied very carefully. You have to double ensure about what you are going to do. First of all, make sure to select the search criteria. In our case, the target is the current module. As you can see, there are 8 replacements have been made. In this method, make sure to be error-free, so apply the debug. Select the form and change its reference name as well. Fine, there is no issue now. Now we will proceed to copy the stock form and rename it as an order table. Integrate the new order form with the button. The close button is not working, so make it functional first. Remove all the previous form's code to avoid conflict in coding. Renaming all the labels and unbound text boxes of the header section. Select the form's record source table as orders. We need an edit button here. Copy it from another form. Now, it's time to integrate the orders management form with our main dashboard. That is awesome, our order tab is now alive. In the new order form, the customer name should appear while selecting a customer instead of ID, and the same should be applied while selecting the product from the drop-down. Simply change the position of the name to the second column. Very fine. Now name can appear while selecting and integrating the ID column. Now adjusting the column width because of the position change. After adding the product, all unbound text boxes should be empty and the product selection combo box should be focused. Enable the data entry option, so each time form will open to enter a new record. I have pressed F5 to refresh the data because we have not included the form refresh code after submitting the order. Copy the previous code related to the message pop-up and refresh the main form. The order status should be changed from the default on hold to pending. This error is due to the form's name. Perfectly working. Change the currency format to standard with 1 decimal place. Hence, we have copied the form, so the name also needs to be changed to order form. To include the customer's name, the form's record source will be based on a query by including the customer table. The JIS invoice column is based on a numeric value with either 0 or 1. Use Expression Builder to show invoiced yes or no. It can be text-based directly from the table, but we need to use the values later. Check the Inherit from Customer button. The code has no issues and name references are fine. Here is the problem. We added the fourth column of shipping address but not included in the properties. Edit the customer to add the address first. Great! The shipment address has been added, but there might be an issue with the second button. Great work! Next, convert the shipping method text box into a combo box and add the options. This is the time to create a button to integrate the template form to add a note with the order. To determine the current template group, define a public variable in the public variable macro file. The template form will be filtered based on the variable defined. I think you will have the power to handle variables now. I am expecting a like and comment on this. Next is to make the template add button functional. It is also a tricky part because of how to identify which form is open to update the corresponding fields for notes. Let's test the complete process now. The template form should be opened in dialog mode. We are unable to see the template edition in the new order form. Let's dig out the reason. There is an S added in the form reference. I am hoping everything should work fine. Great, this is remarkable work. Don't forget to bookmark the project playlist for easy access. The link is provided in the description. Stay tuned for our next significant innovation related to sales invoices.